The İskenderun Bahçeşehir College campus is located within the boundaries of the Belen County, which is a part of the Hatay province that is in southern Turkey. İskenderun and Belen are major cities of the Hatay province and has been chosen by many important civilizations as a residential territory. The name Hatay derives from the Hattena kingdom, that is one of the city-states that emerged after the downfall of the Hittites. Hatay has been home to many civilizations, societies, religions, and beliefs thanks to its location. Today, many different societies lead a life full of peace and brotherhood. The symbol of the Hatay Metropolitan Municipality is the Daphne branch, and with its all-colored leaves, it represents the different cultures and the cultural wealth of the Hatay territory. With a culinary culture that contains 600 different dishes, Hatay has been nominated by UNESCO as one of the most important culinary cities in the world. Our school campus is located within the boundaries of the Belen County, which is the only pass through the Amanos mountain chain. This unique location has given this place names such as Belan, Bilan, Belan, and Belen, which means the pass in English. Belen has been established as a city in the realm of Suleiman the Magnificent, and the mosques, public houses, and Turkish baths that has been built in his era are still in use today. With an altitude of 650 meters, Belen becomes a popular place in the summer, and people both from İskenderun and from the Amek Valley prefer Belen as a popular place to reside. So we observe a dramatic rise in the number of population of Belen in the summer. This unique location also affects the crops and soil of Belen, especially cultural goods such as grapes and grape products, cherry, ham, pomegranate, walnut, and black date palms have a unique taste of Belen. Wheat and meat products, whose most important dish is Belen tava, are also important element of the Belen cuisine. In addition to this, thanks to its location, Belen is also one of the most important bird-watching centers in Turkey. The İskenderun School Campus, bearing the name of the city of İskenderun. The city of İskenderun is located in the East Mediterranean and it is surrounded by the Amanos mountain chain. It has been an important residential territory in the era of the Phoenicians and the Hittites. The Phoenicians have established this port city with the name of Myriondos in 15th century BC, and the ruins of the city is believed to be buried underground. Alexander the Great, who has defeated the Persian king Darius III in Issus in 333 BC, has established the city of Alexandria in the territory that today is known as İskenderun. To distinguish it from the city that has also been established by the name of Alexander the Great, the city of Alexandria has been called as Isium, Alexandria Sabosia, and after the 4th century as Alexandretta, meaning the Little Alexandria. In Arab resources, the city has been referred as İskenderun'a, meaning the little city of Alexander the Great. In time, this name has evolved to be İskenderun and has been passed on till today. Being a port city, being in the crossroad of the Middle East, and being on the migratory routes made İskenderun a culturally wealthy city. So many culture societies have lived here, and by interacting with each other, they passed on their cultural life to one another, merging a new culture and culturally wealthy life. Tolerance, brotherhood, respect to differences, and living as a unity regardless of the differences have become the norms of this society and can still be seen today. These cultural differences can still be seen in the language, religion, belief, and in the way of dressing of the society. And if you visit the cemetery of the city, that is called as the Karaç Cemetery, you can see that people having different beliefs are buried in the same place, and people going to the cemetery pray for all of the dead regardless of their religion or belief. While the Muslim society observes Christmas and other important days of the Christianity, the Christians also observe important days of Muslim society. Neighbors celebrate the feast of the others, join their rituals, and present some offerings. One of these offerings is the Bayram kömbesi that is prepared in Eid Ramadan. Kömbe is a sweet offering that is presented to the guests in Eid Ramadan, and all of the streets smell of kömbe, while all of the families prepare it together in unity, but with all the interaction of the neighborhood. These unique characteristics make Hatay, but especially İskenderun, the capital city of tolerance and brotherhood. After World War I, there was a point of invasion for 20 years from 1980 to 1938, but the strong relationship of the society held it together, and Hatay rejoined Turkey in 1939. Hatay has a different bond with Mustafa Kemal Atatürk. This is because after the Turkish Republic was announced in 1923, Hatay was under the invasion of the French for almost 15 years. Atatürk always supported Hatay, and by saying, "Hatay is a personal issue for me," he showed respect and protected people living in Hatay. Mustafa Kemal Atatürk is the founder of the modern time Turkey and is also highly respected in our school. As our founding president, Mr. Enver Yücel, stated, we are on the modern way of civilization that Atatürk has shown us. Giving a speech in the launching assembly of the İskenderun BAHÇEşEHİR College, the chairman of the board of BAHÇEşEHİR Educational Institutions, Mr. Enver Yücel, stated that Hatay and İskenderun are important examples to teach the world how to live in a unity. I show you as a great example wherever I go in the world. If we pass the culture of Hatay to Turkey and from Turkey to the world, believe me, both Turkey and then the world will be a place without conflicts and wars. Peace and brotherhood will rule all over the world. You should be proud of yourself. The İskenderun BAHÇEŞEHİR College started its educational life in the 2013-2014 educational year, and since then teach children raised with different cultural beliefs, trying to raise them well equipped, poised, and as individuals of the world but preserving their own culture. The İskenderun BAHÇEŞEHİR College prepares the children both on academic terms and in the sense of personal development, evolving them into individuals with a vision of the BAHÇEŞEHİR educational institutions and being ready to travel all around the world without any hesitation. The İskenderun BAHÇEŞEHİR College works together with the Hatay Medeniyetler Korosu, which is a music group that presents different kind of music of the culturally wealthy society. Our students presented the Concert of Civilizations together with the Hatay Medeniyetler Korosu, and this live music show drew attention all over Hatay. With a culinary culture that contains 600 different dishes and has been nominated by UNESCO as one of the most important culinary cities in the world, the Hatay cuisine is performed by our students in the Kitchen Academy, led by professional lecturers in their field. In a campus that has no canteen, students learn to eat healthy food and are raised with a proper table manner of their own culture. Today, the organized industry side of İskenderun is located on one point of the city and is working effectively. The port of İskenderun is a key point in the export of the Turkish goods to the Middle East. An important proportion of the filter, steel, pipe production is done in this region. On the other point of İskenderun is the touristic site Arsus, which is famous for its sea, beaches, and touristic attractions that appeals to many tourists in the summer. This region is also famous for its citrus, parsley, and banana production. Many holiday resorts surround this region and it attracts thousands of domestic and foreign tourists with its low humidity and turquoise-colored sea. The mountains that surround İskenderun lies parallel to the coast and this causes the wind full of humidity to trap over the city. So in the summer, a very hot weather combines with a very high level of humidity and it makes it very difficult to stray around the city. In the winter, the wind that blows from the mountains turns into a storm and the local call this storm the Yarıkaya, that derives from the name of the shape of the mountain. The İskenderun Bahçeşehir College campus is located between İskenderun and Belen, right in the foothills of the Amanos Mountains. The Amanos mountain chain is rich of plant species and animals, being one of the most important in Turkey. The grove, little forest, and garden full of beautiful flowers provide an atmosphere full of oxygen and clean air for our students. The sun rises from the back of the Amanos mountain and sets down in the sea, as if it sinks into the İskenderun Bay. This is regarded as one of the most beautiful sunsets of the city. While our students improve themselves in their academic life, they also take part in real-life actions. They do projects in the STEM and robotic clubs, which they take to the domestic and international contest. In addition to this, the cups that our students win in the FLL tournaments are also important memories.